Welcome back to the channel, guys. Farm Sim Snowy here. So we've got more mods today. There's 7 to go through, so let's go and check them all out. First on the hit list today then is this. This is new Holland L95 Fiatagri. This is by SeviModding, AM Modding. This is a small tractor, so you'll find this under vehicles and small tractors. 36,400 to buy. It's 95 horsepower. You can't change that up, it is what it is. It's got a top speed of 26 miles per hour, and this is 11 slots if you're on console. There is a few configurations. It's a lovely looking little tractor though, I do like it. Very cool. It's got an older looking vibe to it as well, which I really like. Very smart. So first of all, we've got front weight. At the minute we're on no. Then we can have yes, which just puts that on there. There's nothing else. You can't change what weight it is, so it's either yes or no for the weight. Wheel brands, we've got Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, and then we're back to Trelleborg. In Trelleborg, we got standard, wheel weights, wide tyres, widen weights, and then back to standard. Michelin is just narrow tyres, there's no other options. And then in Continental, we've got standard, wheel weights, and then standard. So not a huge amount of options, but between those three brands, you should be able to find a wheel setup for your requirements. You have got your narrow tyres in there. Front loader, we've got no at the minute. Then we've got quickie, and then the KaWa, and back to no. Main colour, pretty obvious. So at the minute we're on the Fiat red. We've got New Holland black, New Holland 1, New Holland 2, New Holland 3, New Holland 4, New Holland 5, and New Holland red, which is a bit more of a brighter red than the Fiat one. Very cool. It's got a beacon on the top, 3-point hitch at the back. I like that. It's a very smart looking tractor. We can have a license plate on there as well if you want to. So very cool. That's the first one today. That's the new Holland L95 Fiatagri by SeviModding and AM Modding. And then next we've got this, another sort of older looking tractor. This is the Schluter 2500 VL. This is by MTL Modding Team. This is a medium tractor, so you'll find this one under vehicles and medium tractors. 124,000 base price. This is 240 horsepower. Again, we can't change that. It is what it is. Top speed of 19 miles per hour. This is only 2 slots if you're on console. 2 slots. Got a few configurations in there. I do like that. Do you see that seat bouncing as well? Watch the seat. Dong. Quality. So yeah, as you can see, it's an older style tractor. A few people might say, oh, it looks a bit square, a bit blocky. That's probably why it's 2 slots, but I like that. It's got an older feel to it again. Very cool. Sometimes plain is nice. We've got wheel brands, Trelleborg, Michelin, and that's it. So not a huge choice again. In Trelleborg, we've got standard, wide tyres, twin wheels, and back to standard. I think it's pretty much the same in Michelin again. Standard, wide tyres, twin wheels, and then back to standard. So not a huge amount of options again on there, but not too bad. Engine setup. I'm not quite sure about this because it doesn't change the horsepower, but at the minute we've got the 2500 VL automatic, and then we can have the 2500 VL manual. It does change, obviously it adds the power shift on there. Whether this does sort of take effect if you are using manual gears, but I tested both of them earlier and they just drive as normal. I've got mine on automatic transmission and they both drive exactly the same. I couldn't notice any difference at all. At first I was kind of thinking, oh, is the manual a little bit quicker on the start off, the pull away, but I don't think so. I think it was just me overthinking it as usual. But that is those two options. The main colour we can change to anything on there. We do have a few Schluter colours, yellow there, and aluminium. Then we've got a carmine red, so some quite nice sort of colours. And then we move into the sort of normal colours that you'd expect, and all the branded colours as well. The design colour is going to do your seat. So if we change that to something a bit off cuff, so there you go, we've got a nice pink seat now, and we'll go a bit green. That is going to do your seat. And then the rim colour, pretty self-explanatory. We can change to anything on here, like so. And you can have a license plate as well. Got beacons on there, very cool. Working lights at the front and rear. There's no animations, you can't open any of the doors or anything like that. But I like that. That's a cool older looking tractor. So that is the Schluter 2500 VL by MTL Modding Team. Next up we've got this, which is the Lizard Selfmade trailer. This is by KaWa. You'll find this under tools and trailers. It's 2,500 to buy, base price. There's only 2 slots on console as well. Very cool, handy looking trailer for transporting whatever you wish. Bales, pallets, big bags. It does have tension straps, and it will hook up. It's a ball pin attach. You know what I mean, a ball hitch attachment. We've got lights on the rear. Very cool. No options on any of the wheels or anything like that, but the main colour we can change to anything on there. And then the rim colour again, pretty self-explanatory. We've got another grey, and we've also got a black. And we can have a license plate as well, which is going to sit right in the middle there. So quite a nifty looking trailer that. That's the Lizard Selfmade trailer by KaWa. And then we've got this, which is the Amazon ED3000. This is by Manure HR. This is a planter, so you'll find this under tools and planters. 27,000 to buy, 100 horsepower required to use it. It's got a tank capacity of 1,140 litres. That is going to be split between seeds and solid fertiliser. I did test this as well. It takes 240 litres of seed, so not a huge amount, and the rest is in solid fertiliser. 4 slots if you're on console. It's 3 meters wide, and it will run at 9 miles per hour when it's working. Obviously as well, being a planter, it's only going to plant corn, sunflowers, soybeans, sugar beets and cotton. There's no options on this, but it's very cool looking. We do have ridge markers which you can use. That little sort of plastic cover you can see on the back, that is your cover. So if you do the option of open cover, it will open that sort of plastic sheet over the back there, so you can fill up your seeder, or your planter rather, like so. But it does quite an interesting design. I was hoping you might see something happen with these tubes here, but it doesn't. I did test it again, but I like that. That's quite cool. Yeah, nicely detailed. So that is the Amazon ED3000 by Manure HR. And then we've got these. These are the Lizard R300 and R400. These are by Bartson V3. Yeah, I think that's right. Bartson V3. These are rollers, so you'll find these under tools and rollers. They are not grass care or grass rollers, they're just normal rollers. So you'll find them under tools and rollers. So first of all, we've got the R300, which is 1,500 to buy. It requires 30 horsepower to use, 3 slots if you're on console, and this one is 3 meters wide and it will run at 9 miles per hour. The configurations are all pretty much the same on both of them. So at the minute we've got accessory, it says none, and we can have design, which puts that warning triangle. Design 2 puts 2 warning triangles on there. Design 3 puts those warning squares on. Design 4 puts them on the front. Design 5 puts everything on the back. Design 6 is the 2 squares and the left, or if left if you're looking at it like that, and then back to none. We do have lights on there as well, but it's a very cool looking roller. If you're again running a small farm and you're into your older looking equipment, this will be right up your street because it's not really in your face, doesn't look too modern. Stickers, we've got no stickers at the minute, and then we can have with stickers. So it puts the Lizard brand on there and what model it is, and it does that on the front as well, like so. And then back to no stickers. Main colour is going to change the actual frame, so if we go like that, that is going to do that. Very cool indeed. So that is the R300. The R400, that requires 5 more horsepower, so 35 horsepower required. It's also 3 slots on console, but this one is 4 meters wide, and it will also run at 9 miles per hour when you're using it. Like I said, everything exactly the same, apart from when you select the stickers, it obviously has that model number on there because it's the 400 configuration. So there you go, that is the Lizard R300 and R400 by Bartson V3. And then we have this. I like this. This is very cool and different, quite unique. This is Selfmade weight, and this is by PolyCount Taz. This is obviously a weight, so you'll find this under tools and weights. It is 500 base price to buy. 2 slots if you're on console. And we have a few configurations even. Sat on the pallet there, which is cool. But I love the sort of again, I'm struggling to find the word, but the paint job there, you can see like the, it's not eggshell effect, is it? But you know what I mean. Very cool. I like that. Design, we've got 500 kilogram weight, so that is obviously how heavy it's going to be. We can increase that. We can have 900, which obviously adds more. They're sort of like railroad pieces of track by the look of it, cut up and added in. So that's bumps up to 900. Then we can have 1400, 1800, 2100, and then back to 500. So you can bump that right up. It does have a pin hitch attachment on the rear. You can hook up like trailers to that. I tested that as well. It does take a trailer. The main colour is going to change that main frame, so we'll go something like that. And then design colour is going to do all the inside bits and that frame, A-frame bit there. So very cool. I like that. That is Selfmade weight by PolyCount Taz. And then moving on to the placeables. There's only one today, and that is this one in front of us. This is Liquid Manure Tank by SeviModding. This is only 1 slot if you're on console. I think it was 50,000 to buy. It's basically going to be a place where you can buy slurry from. So, quite a big tank. There you go. Obviously you're going to pull up just here and buy your slurry, which we're going to look at in a second. This you'll find in your build mode, and it will be under buildings and then silos. And there it is. Yep, 50,000 to buy. Like I say, it's only 1 slot on console. We can spin it around and put it wherever you like. So there you go. I thought I'd use the Schluter and a slurry tank on the back. This thing is actually all-wheel steering. Let's start it up first, would help, wouldn't it? So there you go. I might actually show you this actually. So it's not too bad looking inside. Got a bit of mirror flicking going on there. Obviously the beacons are up there. I've got all the lights and indicators. There you go. Right, let's pull up. We should get our start filling. There we go, it's come up already. So if I press L3 for me, because I'm on PlayStation, that should start filling that up. Our money is going down, and then we'll stop that. So we've got 4,129 litres of slurry, and that's cost us 177, so it's not too expensive. A little bit pricey to place down, but there you go. So that is it, I think, for today. That is Liquid Manure Tank by SeviModding. I hope you have all enjoyed the mod review today, and I hope you all have a lovely weekend. If you have enjoyed it, please give us a thumbs up, because I really appreciate it, and it goes a long way to helping the channel out. And if you want to help out the channel even further, then please consider subscribing, because that would be awesome. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future videos of mine. I've been Farm Sim Snowy. Stay frosty.